Hello everyone, welcome to H&S Automotive, and thank you for taking an interest in this 2013 Chrysler Town & Country. So this one is the Touring L edition, so basically it has a few bells and whistles that most Town & Countries do not have. Now before we get started, we would like to point out that we purchased this vehicle from an insurance company. It just had some minor damage over here in the front, so we installed a brand new bumper cover, and then we also replaced his headlight. This is what that damage is from. The hood wasn't damaged enough. This is the small little minor damage, but yeah, so we replaced the front bumper cover, replaced the headlight, and that was the extent of it. There was no airbags deployed, no structural damage or anything like that, so it was mostly just cosmetic, which caused us to replace the front bumper cover. I believe the grille is still the same too, so it was just this little section that was damaged. Now with that out of the way, this vehicle does still have a clear Wisconsin title. It's not a salvage or rebuilt or anything like that. It still has a clear Wisconsin title. All right, now from here we will get started with our video walkthrough. At first I'll just kind of walk around the vehicle, give you guys a general overview, and then after that we'll start checking out some of the features. So here we are on the driver's side, and then here we are coming around towards the back, and then here we are on the passenger side of the vehicle. So as you can see, overall this is a very clean vehicle, not a whole lot of dents or scratches. I mean, there are some imperfections, but nothing major. All right, so as I already pointed out, there's a little bit of imperfection over here. And then, but other than that, checking out the hood seems to be free of any scratches or anything like that. There's a little bit, this is very common on these cars, this little corrosion that builds up on the edge. This is actually very minor. There's a few Town & Countries that just kind of develop it all around the front, so this one's not too bad. And then, like I said, front bumper cover was replaced, as you guys can tell, nice and new, so no imperfections on the front bumper cover. Headlights for the most part are nice and clear as well, no issues there. And then coming around on the driver's side, checking out the fender seems to be nice and clean, no dents or scratches that I can see. The tires on this vehicle are also in very good condition. These are actually quite expensive. So as you guys, if you can see on the tread, so very unusual looking tread as opposed to what you might find on most vehicles. So very good tires on this vehicle. They are all seasons. And then brakes are also in very good condition, so about 60% pad left over there. And then checking out the driver's door, once again, nice and clean, no issues there. And then coming around towards the back, well, I guess there's a little bit, I think this is just asphalt, so we'll try to see if we can take this off, but this is just some road grime on there. And then the rear of the door, so there's a little bit of a, I think that's a dent, yep. So a little bit of a dent right over here, nothing too crazy, you can hardly tell, and shows up more on camera than it does in real life. Checking out the rear quarter panel, for the most part it's in good condition, but we do have a little bit of a corrosion over here. So it's not like I can put my hand through it or anything, but there's some rust starting over here. And then once again, tires in very good condition. And then same goes for the rims actually. So these rims only come in the Touring L editions. So these are what give away that this is a top trim level vehicle. And then coming around towards the back, checking out the trunk lid. Trunk lid's in very good condition, no imperfections. Our road's getting built outside, so this vehicle is very dusty. There's no point in washing these either because it only lasts about 30 minutes. And then checking out the rear bumper cover. There are some imperfections over here on the rear bumper cover. Just some paint chips, but other than that, it's not cracked or dinged or anything like that. But there are some paint chips. This vehicle does have the tow package on there. I don't think it's ever been used, but it is equipped, and then it's already wired for a trailer and all that stuff. So if you guys have a trailer, now these aren't meant to tow like 10,000 pounds, but if you have a small camping trailer or whatever the case may be, this vehicle can definitely handle that. We do also have a backup camera right over here. Nice and clear screen in the driver's area, so very helpful when you're backing up, especially with kids. And then coming around on the passenger side, we do have a little bit of corrosion over here. And then, but other than that, I'm not sure what this is. We'll try to get that wiped off. But other than that corrosion over there, not a whole lot of dents or scratches that I can see. And then I guess a little bit of corrosion over here as well. So nothing too crazy, but it is there. And then checking out the passenger side rear door. It is nice and clean, no dents or dings or anything like that. And then the front door, same story here, very clean. And then the passenger side fender, once again, little imperfection over here, just a little dent. I'm guessing that was just left over from the fender bender this vehicle was in. All right, so that is the exterior of the vehicle. Alrighty guys, so that was the exterior portion of this video walkthrough. So from here we're going to start checking out some of the features and functions. Now, like I said, this is the Touring L edition, so this vehicle does have a factory remote starter built right in. Here, I'll try to kind of zoom into the key. So as you guys can see, lots of buttons on the key, so lots of functions on here as well. So in order to use a remote starter, you lock it and then press this twice, and then it should start up. There we go. So like I said, factory remote starter built right into the key, so very helpful during Wisconsin winters. And then some of the other functions is you can open your trunk, obviously. This is very common in most vehicles, so just press it twice and then the trunk opens up right over there. The vehicle turns off if you open the trunk like that, so that's totally normal. It doesn't want anybody to climb inside and steal it, so that's the reasoning behind that. And then the other buttons open the rear doors. So, and then here I just opened the other side. So let's kind of demonstrate that they all work. So as you can see right through the vehicle. So I opened both of these rear doors from the touch of a key. So once again, very helpful when you have a lot of kids that you're trying to maneuver around, which is what these vehicles are built for. So yep. So you can open the trunk, the rear two doors, and then start your vehicle, and obviously lock it and unlock it as well. And then this is a power closed trunk right there. So put all your groceries in there, press the button, and it closes nice and smooth. And then, so these doors also have a button right over here. Just press that, and then the door closes by itself. You know, anybody that's owned these vehicles in the past will think that this is pretty elementary, but there's a lot of people that are not familiar with minivans. So there we are. Now, obviously, you do have the option to close these manually as well if you don't like the electronic function, but it is there for when you need it. So from here, we will climb into the vehicle, check out the interior. All right, so starting with the driver's door, we do have some creature comforts such as power windows and then power door locks. Somewhere over here, where's the door lock button? Yep, right over here, power door locks, power mirrors, and then this is for the rear seat windows over there. All right, and then just getting an overview of the interior. As you guys can tell, nice and clean. It is leather, so leather interior, very easy to clean. And then, alrighty guys, so as you can see, we are inside the vehicle. So from here, I'll go ahead and start it up. Now this vehicle is a push button start, so you just need to have the key inside the vehicle. Don't need to plug it in anywhere, but just put your foot on the brake and then press the button and the vehicle fires right up. All right, so taking a look at the instrument cluster, as you can see, this vehicle does have 109,000 miles on the odometer. Engine runs nice and smooth, no issues there. As we can see, the temperature is nice and even, and then yeah, so that's the instrument cluster for this vehicle. And we do just have a little info screen right over there if we want to go into the fuel economy or vehicle speed or trip information. So everything that you would have in a normal vehicle, you know, this is nothing new. But that screen is controlled from the steering wheel mounted controls on the left side. So this just kind of controls that screen right over there. And on the right side, we have our cruise controls for the vehicle. So you can turn it on or off from this button right over here and accelerate or decelerate from these two buttons. And then we also have some buttons right behind the steering wheel. I believe they control the volume for the radio or the infotainment system over there. So, and they are located right behind the steering wheel. Also located behind the steering wheel is your turn signal stalk, and then which doubles as wiper operation. So right over there. And then our headlight operation is just right over here. And then this is just instrument cluster lights. Just kind of checking out the dashboard. As you guys can see, nice and clean. No cracks or rips or tears or anything like that. And then coming around into the middle, we have our infotainment screen or our entertainment screen. All right, so from here, we'll start to check out the infotainment screen right in the middle over here. So this vehicle is equipped with AM, FM, as well as satellite. And then you can also plug in your phone via aux. And then it obviously has Bluetooth connectivity, so you can answer or disconnect your phone and also listen to music via Bluetooth. And then you also have a USB connectivity right over here. So has mostly everything that you would need. No issues there. And then in order to load your CDs, you just press that button, CDs or DVDs. So since this vehicle is equipped with a DVD player in the back, you can just insert them right over here. Just press that button again and it just kind of goes home. And then beneath that, we have a nice little Chrysler clock right over there. Nice little touch. And then we have our climate control vents. Heat and AC work great, no issues there. We actually just recharged the AC. There's no leaks or anything like that. So it's all blowing nice and cool. Now I'll just kind of turn it down. And then just kind of checking out some of the buttons over here. So obviously this is a climate control, fairly easy to function, nothing too complicated over here. Now the front two seats on this vehicle are heated, so heated front seats for the driver and the passenger. And that's just those buttons right over here. And then we do also have a heated steering wheel as well. So that's that right over there. And then beneath that, just a few other buttons, but our hazard switch is right over here, right in the middle. So that's what I mean by the hazard switch. And then traction control button, 15 volt, 115 volt power outlet. Power is right over there. And then beneath that, we have a bunch of storage. So as you would expect from a minivan, place to put your phone or your wallet or wherever the case may be. And then this just kind of slides out, opens up 2 extra cup holders. Just put it back home. And then a huge storage area right beneath that. And then here, I'll just kind of flip this up. More storage, so more cup holders, 4 cup holders over here, 2 more over there, so that's a total of 6 just in the front. And then a whole bunch of, you get a free CD with it too, and then a whole bunch of storage right underneath. Awesome. So just kind of checking out the interior. This van is actually very clean. Typically vans are a little bit beat up just because of the kids in the interior. This one is quite an exception. So and checking out some of these buttons over here. Now this just kind of does exactly what I demonstrated with the remote. Everything works, the doors work, the lift gate works. And then this is just a switch to turn the power doors off. So nothing too crazy over there. But same thing that I demonstrated with the key. That's just placed on the roof. And then this is an extra mirror if you need to keep an eye on the kiddos or your rear seat passengers, whatever the case may be. But it's also a sunglass holder as well. Awesome. And then just kind of coming around towards the back. And then in order to open the door, you just kind of pull on that and the door does the rest by itself. So fairly fancy. Climbing in. So we do have captain's seating in the middle. Plenty of legroom as you would expect from a minivan. And then, like I said before, just press that button and the door closes by itself. And then the rear seat passengers also get their own climate control. Now, if you guys don't want the rear seat passengers to have this much access to the climate control, there is a button up front that there is a button up front that turns the access to this off. So that's not an issue. And then the TV is located right over here. Got your Chrysler symbol, so when you flip it down, it automatically turns on. And then your TV remote is right over here, right it's in its own home. Yep, so as you can see, works nice and well. Go ahead and close this up. And then the rest of it is just storage all the way back. All right, so, and then checking out the rear seating compartment. So before I pull this down, this vehicle does have the sunshades in the rear as well. A very nice feature to have. So this is just built right into the door itself. You don't need to buy aftermarket sunshades. It's just right in here. And then the rear seat passengers also get a little bit of comfort since this is the Touring L. So this is, we got the window locks on. This rear seating also has its own heated seats. So, and that's just the second row. So the first row and the second row in this vehicle have heated seats, and the same goes for this chair as well. So those controls are right over there. And then, like I said, sunscreens, and then sunscreens on the other side as well. So, all right, we will go ahead and climb outside. Alrighty, so as you guys can tell, this vehicle is currently running. Very nice and smooth running engine, no issues, no odd noises or vibrations. So from here, we will check out the engine compartment. Alrighty guys, so here we are in the engine compartment for this vehicle. So from here, I'm just gonna be quiet for a second, let you guys take a listen. As you guys can tell, nice and smooth running engine, no odd noises or vibrations. Now this is a 3.6 liter V6, made it to a 5-speed automatic transmission. Runs and drives very smooth, so no issues there. Alrighty. Once again guys, thank you for taking an interest in this 2013 Chrysler Town & Country. If you guys have any other questions or concerns, please feel free to ask and we'll be happy to get those answered for you. Thank you very much and have a good day. Bye-bye.